What's going on? It's Will Mark Craven. Finna hit you with this quick video. I think I might talk about this quite a bit, but it resonated again today because conversation that was had on this break we got going on, and therapy, man, therapy and a therapist. I'm not one for having one, needing one, because I'm a realist, and I think that dynamic is missing in family structure. Like right now, I'm currently looking forward to going back home and just really having a good, deep, long conversation with my son and picking his brain. And then once I pick his brain, start showing him how to navigate through things. And that seems to be a lost art form with people. They don't know how to they don't know how to dissect their own selves, and it's something about not being truthful with yourself. Like literally, it is imperative that you are truthful with yourself, truthful with the situations. Don't add to the story. Don't make up something. Don't lie, because all of that's negative and it's not helping you any. And if you need therapy, it's because you're not being honest with yourself. You're not capable of accepting hard things. Like there are things right now, both of my parents are currently still alive. I've already accepted that they're gonna die. I've accepted this. Whether it's today or 20, 30 years from now, I understand this. So with that being said, it's all right. Get what I can get. And then once that time period comes, it's now time for me to do another transition. So I look at life as about various transitions that you make. So every time I'm analyzing something I've done and what I plan on doing, and even at the current moment, I'm analyzing it. And it's all right, how can I do this to the best of my ability? All right, why didn't I do so and so? Why I did such and such and such? Like I analyzing something that probably 15 years ago I'd be really upset right now, but I'm not. It happened. No control over it. I can't go right now and go tend to it. It's going to cost me a whole lot of extra, and it might be a whole bunch of other things, repercussions for me going to go tend to that when I gotta go do that later anyway. So it's like it's either there or it's not. It's either I'm gonna have to make certain moves or not. Can't worry about it. I know what has to be done. I know I've already checked certain things. So if I need to do such and such and such, all right, this is the card I'm playing, because that's possibly one of 5 or 6 cards that I can play out of that's gonna have an actual good outcome. So yeah, it's like you have to be Doctor Strange. Look at all the possible outcomes. When Tony Stark asked him, could they win? How many outcomes are you looking at? Like people just up and do things. So then when you need therapy for something that you just up and did that you don't really want to face anymore because you buried it, you didn't look at all the outcomes. You have to look at every outcome. You have to look at every angle of your life, under every stone, uncover them. There are gonna be moments where it's like, oh, I suck, I stink, not too smart. It's human nature, man. You're not gonna do things that works all the time, but you're not supposed to, because you're designed to learn from that. You're also designed to do something that was a blunder for somebody else's benefit. Everybody gets a turn. So to think that because things weren't going well, now you're down in a downtrodden state. No, someone benefits off of your bad moments. This is why I don't avoid bad moments, because I understand that something bad I did, somebody's benefiting from it. That means that moment was perfect for somebody else. So was I perfect? Yes, in a sense, I was perfect for somebody else to benefit. Now, I may not feel like I did it and it was perfect for me, because what was the benefit for me? Because it may seem like a negative, but there's a positive in it. Everything in life has a positive and negative to balance. Everything's about balance in this world. If it's not balanced, whatever's in this world is gonna fight or do certain things to make sure it gets balanced again. That's what certain things have. It's a turmoil that goes on because it's fighting to get balance. And to have someone to tell you who you are, or to pull out things that you can't or that you don't want to uncover, it's not good on you. It doesn't look good on you. You're defeating yourself by having to have someone else tell you what it is that you need to do and accomplish. But a lot of this wouldn't be necessary if we actually did this to our children. We actually had these real conversations with our children, and they had tools in order to navigate. You don't navigate well or actually be your own therapist, true to the game, true to the nature, and true to who you are, because you didn't learn this stuff. Man, why did I go here? Why did I go there? Should I go there? Should I not go there? Or what happens if I turn around and do this? Well, there's a good chance that this may happen. This is the stuff that should always be happening on an everyday basis. But because we in this system the United States has created, and some of the similar ones around the world, we have to do things quickly, and we're rushing to do this and rushing to do that, trying to maximize as much time as possible, because we all trying to out here get money, because the system is steady sucking money from us, that you don't take the time and actually process things thoroughly. Because a lot of times people are just doing this, they're on this, turning it on, twiddling their fingers, staring at the screen. Like, for what, man? It's not that important, man. You can sit that down and you can really sit back and start analyzing things in your life. Like, city I'm in now, man, I never seen, well, I've seen it, but it's just ridiculous here, considering the fact that the lanes on the roads are not that wide. There's less emergency lane. If something happens, if your car breaks down, you're in the lane. But I see this while the people driving, they veering over. Every single day I've been here, someone's honking their horn. It's like, come on, man. Think about this stuff, man. It's like, you really have to think. You really should be thinking about every single possible thing that you're gonna do or would do. What's the possible outcome? Not thinking about the outcome, you could have a problem on your hands. And the more problems you have on your hands, the more you don't deal with them, at some point, it's gonna have to get uncovered. And at some point, if you have not developed to be honest and true and pure to yourself, you're not going to want to uncover them. And you're going to need a therapist, someone to turn around and tell you about yourself, because you're afraid to. And that seems to be the norm in this country, in the U.S., that people are just afraid to see the bad traits about themselves and make these excuses about, I'm not perfect, or nobody's perfect. No, you just refuse to deal with the issues that make you not suitable for whoever it is that you think you're not suitable for, to make excuses of why you don't fit when more likely you could fit a certain place, but you just refuse to. It's all on you, man. It's all on you. But you can either deal with it, or you may not. You can either not. It's up to you. Right? Like the saying goes, I can bring you to the water, but I can't make you drink it. You gotta drink it yourself. But at the end of the day, you gotta know, is this gonna benefit me? If it is a benefit for me to deal with myself, to get myself better, or to turn around and sit down and analyze the things that I do, even talk to myself, because people turn around like, oh, you talk to yourself, you crazy. No, you should be talking to yourself. Evaluate. Who better than not talk to than your own self? Yeah, even if you respond to, oh, they crazy, man. Chances are you worked it out. This is why I have far less problems. I talk it out, walk it out, write it out, figure it out. Solved. And we're like, man, you don't get it. You don't hardly get rattled. Like, no. Serious rattle? No. Now, if you doing some foolishness or dumb crap, and then you causing all the rest of it, yeah, I may intervene on it and interject. Or making us have to do work twice, double work. That don't fly in my book. But other than that, man, I'm not gonna be rattled or upset and mad the whole day for what? That moment happened for a reason. It was a perfect moment. Perfect moment to learn and get better, and to have a perfect experience, and to have another and to improve with perfection. All of us, whether you like it or not, are perfect. No, nobody's perfect. No, you're perfect. You were created for the perfect moment, to align for the perfect situation, for somebody to benefit from you perfectly. Like, get out of this notion that it's not what you think it is, or it's not flawless. Perfect means mature, and it doesn't mean flawless. But you're a piece of a puzzle, and just because it doesn't fit with that individual doesn't mean that piece of the puzzle is not still perfect. It fits somewhere else perfectly. It doesn't take away from the fact that it's still going to be perfect. Once it fits in that piece, that situation, it's going to be perfect. So, deal with yourself so you can have yourself in the situations for you to be perfect. You align perfectly. And he created a thing of beauty. And with that being said, it's Will My Craven. I'm out.